Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch.
Try some in your base. Sounds you're turning granoti.
Aye, grandioti. Send out New Jones and work as a dear Kaibioti.
Aye.
Said the idea. It's also my over.
Okay. Okay. Andy, you're saying some of those. Na hey, Adibiani, Adichebiani Munsamu. Now, him say, Yakodenra, and as he afraid, you run.
Yeah.
Ubian will drink, Adi grab by, Yanto Home Baby. Say, Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach of the year, coach of J, Ghana Premier League. They're just another edition. But our season will resign. What's your yam show?
And also about some few minutes to afternoon show. No, am I even production any here for afternoon show in our German? Because I know someone make a check Christian is a minim the reason why I sad news never at that point in time. Anybody and the free banner. Because Asante has near say no Senke Basa has and of course some will German. No I resign. I'm sure can you be on
because of recent happenings, yeah.
But I know crown no actually no bear 1 week as I say bano. Now say has in some nakwakoda. Now one must start taking unto Bianca Bu, Nina Koda, W. Tandro, and Rana, Adriana Stars on Vilino.
Yeah.
This has in some nakoda. But how a Kotokodiano super shimono? And Ra, your dear phone lines, it looks like Obia Basubiano was surprised, including had to folk supporters, or more better as rivals. They were surprised. What will happen? Asante Kotoko coach, Dr. Prosper Narteh Ogum. Waji league Ediama Asante Kotoko. Yente say bia problem say and our problem say koso. Nim se Kotoko prepare for next month ne African Cup of Nations no. Kotoko babe resume. No I'm starting preparation just to hear say Omo head coach and so I resign from the club. Chairman, and it was very surprising. Now maybe say there maybe who's news in the chairman and I'm sure say most of the people football loving fans are more Ghana you know you follow Ghana football follow Ghana in league you know never was say sad news no about that point in time because we didn't see it coming but there were others in Swa and now big in so my from India also I think to say CC and Jerome Ochre posted on Twitter. Na chama me de Jerome de ebe bana no yahwe because em say ne bi mu ho no ma ne bi mu ho no ma omuni because Jerome and say na so say they saw it coming there last week
well yeah and you be random pa I mean what's the story behind the story of Dr. Prosper Narteh Ogum resignation because I didn't see it coming. I'm sure that there are a lot of people who or let's say you're close to him, mom needing on come anyone sends some no in some see and in command costunti they saw it coming. But obi also no so coach no enya ye na as any papa a free moon never pay 1 week or something. I said no management member, no board member was there. Anyone said them say honam coach ni ye kakra and then you be kasai. And somebody there, and also, and they say, so I check here. Also, since I know I started by now, I created some sort of division in Asante Kotoko supporters. Oh, of course, some of the supporters. In fact, Enra, father, my uncle, Catholic priest, be firm. Now the both crowd, no guys got a consensus. No, those were the calls are neighbor. Kotoko Fabu census no jai. Number now that's not even because of the coach.
It is your club.
Of course. Now interval I'm not going to die. I don't go to the Inter League.
Yeah.
Or say inter transfer policy some many community money to players. And now they have to sell Lukaku to in your court. All the interference with that thing should stop. Fans any other club. You can't leave. You don't leave.
The team is for you.
Exactly.
Coaches the players be back, management be back, board crab be back.
Exactly.
But who support and they hina oko? It is your club. Who knows already ye? Who judge say decision be abentino. Moa o de boa Asante Kotoko we jai dia. then one chere odo amfa ma wuku no. You see, ubetimi ama obofu whoever makes the decision. But o club ne dey chairman ujaye enye enti ujaye Kotoko no na afi enema start say kwa wasa akasema saba na say emu aye de no ujaye emu ye da no aba. We don't do that. And you think chairman muja as na ache bra ma bra as na yi atete amakomu as na yi basa maintain that so ujaye maintain that doctors for Jesus ujaye. Yes, we be form one expressive view, but to the point say we say oh mo we dey buaku no ujai sa mo na dey chairman. I think say no dey it doesn't come in a below belt. Yes, we be expressive view o this place abetimi aka wadwene wo chim, but ekuo ne dey ujai enyi there be tinam penfo say sebi say oba eja na egu o sere so ye ntwa ntone pepa na pepa na utwa to twene na oba no to na to atwene ana there be chairman ekuo ndi omuntimi nyai nyama na e ba nra no, and I'm sure that chairman say asem de esia obi ane ha o si fa asem na esa ba asem putupuru inti no e ba sa obi won me ba bufo ne nsem obeka no say the next so obeso obi hu obi adwene wonti ma ne bu atama ne bu ofuru chairman na okasa ro aja no.
Well, Yababa Shen said many events leading to that. And Yadom was to call, I've spoken to people close to the coach, I've spoken to people close to management. In fact, I've spoken to some management members. Na Yabam na Yashe Ehonsam. Now I'm also visit Andy Casillas, the Ura of Ragnick to Kotoko is loaded. Anyway, and somebody MP said now on social media, Twitter, Facebook. I mean, said the man for see adiano yeno anwarding to the level that you don't do every the coach not them. You do every be yakazet management.
Yeah.
And they see my coach no decided say wa resign. Medini abetua. It happened at a board meeting. The board meeting happened in Accra. The coach was in Cape Coast. Coach no joined by Zoom.
Okay.
Now, at the point, there were small exchanges. Now,
exchanges.
Yes, between coach and whatever. So
board meeting.
Yeah.
Hey.
So say it looks like well for Kotoko management also resign. Okay, they move on. But Ogum said, what was the relationship between Kotoko's management and the coach? Net to say, net to say. As na ebi bago tolerate bago na say na kwa event say relationship of convenience. I got the can Russia and America as maybe Russia voted America from Pomas, America voted Russia from Pomas. Bomu share Roma to Sanoma Chia president. Hi, hello, how are you? Bomu James on Pomas. Oh, I say Enubia na so what I say. Now go say akra for mo tia still they have to coexist to make the husband happy. Enubi NC ya na respect to the relationship between management of Asante Kotoko and Coach Ogum, Dr. Prosper Narteh Ogum.
And Chama said, "I say genesis of assembly the band. But I'm saying, and no, you will be a pen say, and now some they see and they see ra. I might now some they buy
exactly. And see, me say me the all the details. What happened at the board meeting, and some may see before the board meeting. A summer coach can board meeting. Any mwaya unyanya ma hoka say any ma resign.
So it didn't start during the season. Romo bono nyama BNC.
Oh, nyama bebre the NCC. I had a tension kakaba between management and board. Oh, and some the bebre.
Time I ball league no.
Oh, of course. Even before the season never started no. Any season never cost no. Any about say a human relationship. They are yenina ntum. Enye esi obabia say yeah why entimi massive we will not disagree on anything that
yeah
eto na ko ebetia kontokwa but the beauty of the thing is that putting it behind us and working together eti of course Kotoko no nsem bebre abebem and Kotoko fans because Kotoko in a frenzy mood Omaji league and the good news is that Kotoko has found a buyer from Bella 1.5 million euros. And also more exclusive, how the money will be paid. Because 1.5 million this year. They will get a fraction of the amount. The rest spread over 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah. Eti ode. Ya ni nyina ba. Ya chama tete BK be ne konkonsa. Boy. Kowa ya juma no.
So or can't you?
Ya juma no.
How so jet.
Ya juma no kane no ena na mzi kowa. Ese ya be dia you know. Yes.
Na nsenya na has asamaba Kotoko for sere has sa bebia social media bebia Kotoko fans were making mockery of Accra to folk. Nani nyina nso sa coach nsensem ya o. Okay, Dr. Nyawota Makro interview no. Owie na obati W Otando de so no so te radio so no ka the point kwa no. Okwa ka say has board meeting on radio. Na Kotoko supporters on social media said they know we see sere house of folk no. And now Adiana Dani Heart of Folk and some na kwakoda. So muko but on radio said you no, we're not hearing that. And now it is Kumasi Asante Kotoko division in the supporters. Ebimusi coach Yatawachi, Ebimusi management Manyadi. Just some weeks ago, Kotoko supporters you who Heart of Folk. They were making mockery. No one from smoker service, you know.
It was all Casamo. Nansaya, we need a ground.
And tell your chairman. Just say, has said the other side, I say, no, and Chania refers about when the entire fear. Has the entire and near him be a fear. Kotoko supporters on social media. Sit almost church has a phone. Any names of the man has to book. Meaning I the same coaching issues here. And now,
I know because so when you're careful, situation say bad. From the side of the coach, what kind of frustrations, Nyama Wakomu as a coach, Nyama Wafem and everything. Obeka. Ogum management side, management super catch on, Nyama Muswa from the coach. And we a supporter, Nazo, no one careful. One shot never could sway towards one side. But eventually, it should be the supreme in charge of Asante Kotoko if you're a fan of the club. Or your management member, or your coach, or your player, or your thing. And something does. Obi twice.
Yeah, chairman can come.
Bogodia.
Nyami Adom chairman.
Na eno de me so say ya hani fantastic.
Pressure.
I was say ne wa yeduma pa. E mu calls ni mu messages.
Masuniati.
Aye.
Masuniati chairman.
No.
Board members, no crow and Romushia or technical and business development meeting on here or Zoom. No more expect this opinion because in fact, the initial meeting on Prosper Narteh Ogum was not there. As in Zoom meeting, later no more send no link, no via his official email, no join here. Because now board chairman person more discussing technical issues. I was a coach no about I know obet and I drink a crab, but meeting I say no Zoom meeting in some way could call soon a day in some way you know I say okay. I have a 2-year contract, it's left with one, it's easy to win the league but difficult to retain, so I'm going look out for a new coach. As simple as that. I'll follow up with my letter and we'll move on from there.
Well, to be honest, I mean, there's this platform also, and my core platform is reading, and I became even an exchange between Jerome and Emmanuel Dasuberi. Our small platform is Spotlight. I mean, you even have the sports minister there, some select committee on sports, influential sports journalists, association heads, top club officials. They're running easy your platforms because a lot of people were wondering. I mean, why now? And Mahu say, "Hey, baby, ba." I say, "Well, we are live on Facebook. Over Facebook, I know I search it. Pure FM TV on Facebook. Yeah, live with Sunyani. Yeah, live with Takrade. Yeah, live with Offenso and Atechiman. So over Tienka, the whole country. Yeah, live through One HD TV and through Facebook. It's also now I've heard Honum. Now the deal and so Eddie Abremo. Well, and somebody yes in Jeberum, but Andy
Waha. Na Ubi papers Finance minister
sauce bia ni.
Any who
No cry na me yeah.
And a phone is adanche.
Yes, na me gada sauce ni nyina. Say nya one sauce case na nya nipa ba ko asem. It also ni obi akasa. Almost say judgment is easy but thinking is difficult. Inti was here adwen asem no yie na inti sana asem na tie quite interesting case. Minim samone Asante Foku adi nkomo a because I no pay okay be can one say be can
Medin Komo this side, the coach's side, Medin Komo management level. Miami checks me through people close to board members and Merem Kakra asking what happened at the meeting. Even at a point when the chairman of the board, even the secretary of the board chaired the meeting. When one of the members of the board said that, listen, coach, this is the board meeting. You don't talk when the chairman is talking. Unless you are given permission to talk.
Yes. A bit heated, chairman allow me to talk and all that kind of stuff. So
easy now. You pretty picture now. Said you see now you share how the perfect marriage got sir. The marriage between Kotoko management and coach Prosper Narteh Ogum say a beautiful partnership. Marriage, I'll call it marriage, not partnership. How we do baby finance we because there was a game here as a coach in the grade 2 I come management say management
oh games need in some way especially Kotoko Lusu match and some no doors do
baby so management you feel say as a coach we feel over pumped. And that's who throw degree over. I have a doctor.
No, my wife is also a doctor. My wife is also a doctor. So
and some baby in also. And you say, and the issue of the 17 new players. And also you room the
Joseph
Tetezuta Semno.
Yeah, from last season.
From last season, also by seen no. Now, Mbella and Tono. When the board approved it, the deal is done. Mbella to Udemy, 1.5 million euros. But it will be paid over 5 years. 5 years on which years can. Asante Kotoko upfront money of 500,000 euros, but the rest will be spread for 5 years. Let's not make a mistake. Want to be Kotoko, 1.5 million is good money for Kotoko. We will be saying, there be a dozen. As na to pepe no ya de be 10 years ni tua akwa na wohwie bi na ya goto no na o be ato aboka no ai 17 ya to no gra okoba bi agra as na de be ayi na tua there are differences and na me church obi in terms of transfers and we also say education here as a sector for say pa say Barcelona per Lewandowski na ba yanga say listen ya be 45 ya dey cash. Young Mamon for one grand yeka. No borrow time. Because it's Lewandowski. You get my point. So Barcelona, I got to Christiansen, and I Chelsea was over to Christiansen. Chelsea won the person. No, yeah, no, because of magic. No, so much 30, but 30, no, Mama 10. Nadia can spread here. Sometimes you have to take it. And let's not forget, Kotoko needs the money. See, can I have Kotoko? We always said last month go to John Wegeska.
Sponsorship
the month of June, go to to pay.
No, but Kotoko etia 40,000 for left back your ko in by your friend say free Diana back Kotoko or the Kotoko status committee. I've forgotten the name. Daniel Dakwa. Yes. Last month, man 40,000. Coach Stephen Pollack. The compensation last month na mutia. So I cannot the so I can't there. I think
and for a coach to walk away from a $4,000 deal and a fuel allowance of 2,000 a month. And easy.
Back to his lecturership of less than 10,000 Ghana cedis a month. So maybe he prefers that the piece of maybe the
the issue of you don't take the major decisions when you're upset.
Yes, motivate and pay or think it through $4,000 a month. I and 10,000 Ghana cedis winning bonus. I can say on authority, say, look, on reflection, sober reflection.
That's a mega deal.
No, and Asante Kotoko supporters there, a bit me about someone found Sankra and count salary. Almost in a cut 2 months, that's fine. But a bit me about someone and that's $8,000, 2 months salary, $8,000. It's me, Vits, me and Anami and San. And it's me talk. It's me talk Honda Accord.
4,000 cry a 32,000.
Yes. So how many coaches in this country? 32 by 10. That's about 320,000 Ghana cedis, even before the end of the year. Imagine circles for also the better to accounts more and all of that. I think, sir, upon sober, yes, you're about discussing case where in totality all angles, but just by an introduction, I'm sure, sir, upon sober reflection, Obe say no. Look, the person advising Coach Prosper Narteh Ogum is earning $8,000 or 8,000 Ghana cedis a week from the FA. So only whom money nini pa bebre chi nkoye de assemble bre.
I mean, just what say.
You see nipa no to the phone. So on resign no. Nipa no 8,000 Ghana cedis a week. 8,000 Ghana cedis a week.
Away. Effie.
It's who coffee now lecturer no, and he's not a senior lecturer. He's a lecturer. We go be an assistant lecturer to a lecturer to a senior lecturer. The basic for every university lecturer is a PhD. Into a basic, you find is a class 5 teacher. Okay. So you know, so if he prefers being the assistant coach of the local Black Stars without a contract. Because I was saying who Prosper Narteh as an individual who he is. Because your man on local Black Stars, he called for a contract. I heard him say, "Open you him say, I'm so Man City, I don't so England." Assistant coach local Black Stars super contract, and I'm gonna Kasa later on. But you know, it says it's a relationship that was bound to end this way because Utie and Sabuna Abuba Nedru Sampempen so poof, there's a problem.
It was always going to happen.
It was always going to happen.
Okay, Andy Casillas, another chain kaka. Another chain. I'm your ransom government so Chelsea, Yenra DC, Arsenal DC, Barcelona, and Lewandowski now, but Asemufi. It's Asemufi, you became you don't watch go. You are Asemufi near to cry. So says you fear we are. No charity begins at home. Engineer says you fear you are near to cry. Fantastic. Now, Ansana. Mr. Kotoko has on. Yeah, some go there. Chairman, I'm here. Only up there in any table with you. Must say Mitaka. Me say in Tafo. Yeah. Sabaku Eyaria. Oye Osani no tona and the issue of coaching here, you know. And the good thing is that Kotoko has they are paying their coaches very well. Yeah. Coach somebody is earning $4,000 a month.
No, 2.5. 2,500.
Me nyawutre.
2,500. Because my pressure be about opinion so 2,500. 2,000 for 4,000.
2,500 your basic.
It's a basic salary as some near Kai.
Oh, there be me can't you want to be because hearts of oak and so the Boba. Yeah. The Boba in your coach there. Coaching there is only a Casa coach okay. On the board the share on him penny for and even some apologies had to go to him. Yeah. So from Pennyfo, we say, and they were impressed upon them as somehow, okay, one can be like a coach. But the biggest issue now is how they are also going to hold on to their players. And then me say, and I wouldn't say, when I my own production, it was hard to folk. Now me to tell about a free ban here about. Oforianchi Mohamed Alasan Caleb the Mohamed Alasan has was cancel contract in and Ganzo the channel. You are the captain, they want to talk to you. But when I heard about some of the salaries, and may assure that the Dr. Ogum every in the coming days we need to look at it generally. Ghana football, I didn't yesterday trust here, Coach Sika, a player cannot even get half of it. You are paying a coach $4,000.
Place and so
basic salary even 2005. What you say? 2005. Player manager $2,000. $503,000. And a free money, only going to every money.
And 2,000 and
1,500 Ghana cedi.
1,500. A free money. Hey, and you,
Rabaso. Rabaso, they do that. And then they are going to go there. Would they mean Kotoko? We are.
Na me your conversion. Some mechanic tree na yatiasi. 2,500 no. 20,000, 200 million.
200 million.
And a player now no Gina Park and so 1,500.
Kotoko coach did 4,000.
360 million.
360 million.
220.
Kotoko said you just a pa saying. No Gamma. Gamma was I think getting like $3,000. That's I say Gamma co. Is it one man can be a 4,000 and 5,000?
And a Gamma no say foreign player no so.
It be a 5,000 and 6,000. Now coach did 32,000 Ghana cedi. Na bon say the no.
Na actors no dey omo no form pa.
Okay. Now, yamra so obi me share say free so. Es Yaga Kotoko. Called Prosper Narteh Ogum. Ope person no also.
I mean, got the last one.
Okay, well, and meeting no. Any coach in management, may pay me checks. Coach and management relationship they started say when you do baby after coach the feel say as a management no as a put noses into his job. Okay. But of course in Ghana there's no team. Even Pep Guardiola halad niyempank on so it happens everywhere. Now the issues no management level no there's a then coach yade. Because management need a problem start times in DSTV. Yes. Pay accommodation man no castle per start times. But start time not another hotel without start times. So I also drag ya. So what down another hotel or the whole of. Or the whole 2 months to a chima kutukutuaka. Yeah. When they had gotten him an accommodation. Yes. It's not going to go management in your okay. No when you're happy. No, it's consistent. Make next month. Make next month. No when you're happy with him. Yeah. And I understand that there were a number of exchanges to the levels that Baku got on the the CEO, they had hot. But Aka last one. Nipa now just want to be fair to him and get his side of the story. No, the side of the story, no. But okay, the meeting in itself. Yes. Coach, raising the issues about recruitment. And a coach, the meeting, as I say, players are. Ohiano. I was talking about 10 or 11 players score. Yeah. Now, or the 17 new players. Yes, 11 out, 17 new. In. Yeah. I don't know source and I say also for different source Matthias and Corona. Because they see now. Yeah. Now, I heard about members of say this is kind of problem. Now 17 in. Coach, 11 players last season, one against a place in your bag. Yeah. I heard no say last season you're on the place. Absolutely. I heard no day problem no buy. So now Ombishan say okay, so for example Emmanuel Jenfi, he said no, I was not involved in the transfers, I have no idea. Just that management, a friend, and our management involving and supporters, no, or create a certain picture. That's what he told the board. That's the development, business development and technical committee of the board. Almost meeting in Ra. The other two many, I don't know. And Mubisha said, no, penny Oba Kotoko, o first time Oba no, o cast out the 8 players, ba. Now management swatch trust almost super 7, but not 6 overlap because Agadas, Samuel Apia. Kuna do yadom obia list mune wom. So how is it possible other na only Latif and Nabila cranya problem was our meeting him say okacha Latif and Nabila so new plans ni no. The player said no, I want to play and justify my inclusion in the squad. And a coach Sheka said no, you are not part of the squad. In fact, initially or list of them almost say Emmanuel Jenfi, Latif and Nabila, boys omukoye Sam Adams, ni boys omukoye nyina no. From what we hear no okay, say boys no ankwa enya de obehye preseason ase entina wo say omo kasa kire na omo convincing is oh well you can start in fact your boys ni bi wo ho a na omo ye warm up nko a omo ye
omo nye tactical work because ono no say when nya squad no when nya ne 8 players na nya de obehye pre-season no ase enti players bit say amankuna say na player bi so free Cameroon Makwela no nyina no an can say ohia sa players no later on and a coach 13 players no sorry coach 8 players make last season asemo a rising core 13 and no not tetezuta and boys ni bi wom and na mpanyin forecast opanyin sani o si ya ne nyoma sani nyoma si koi de asembeba nti no kremu nie enra Zoom meeting no the management members ni who dwiri omo no say opanyin ka say last season transfers no na ni sanim onim o hwe management na de omo ebaye chese no so no na akoye problem kakra nti as far as transfers no aye concern no I don't know but they suspect so
was unwi pause
okay pause
na me akuhide o you be tries now the management members we got chance why do you tell us the players then unimore now there were some of the players crowd whoop and a moment Kotoko started training
yes
and sana Omia sign you
yes for example Joseph Amuakon oko Loni Yao Dixon is Samuel Boatin the team manager and I recommend including a board member one board member name ni I escape me but of course later on approvals if we coach or ever say training us
and one management member put you to coach say coach list the buy no crown what your players are momonko
yeah
but and one is list of players omomumra without giving notes as to play away yanyana ebeye yini sade mani nyina and one of them threw what he said the coach that you are sorry okay doctorate as I'm trying to say you are a doctor you are a PhD you know in the corporate structure and a proper corporate governance practice open so nya de you man say bia you hai number say me pe e bia 2 people back team no and now 1 person back home I'll write to the business manager, make a case. Now I'm explaining why I think we are about what team. So I'm so because the same thing also me. Now I'm seeking for approval. And the same thing the management members say no. I was so church them as me here we and management member Baku I can say let's start by Burkina Nibi no Burkina ni warren da. I'm a coach admittance on Canada, but also airline scouting no and my reports coaching scouts IS Edgeman. And now question and answer because board chairman the general secretary was chairing the board secretary was chairing the meeting. It has Okana I want to go say Omanin Kasa. And one board member said coach, this is the board meeting. Here you don't speak when the chairman is speaking, unless the chairman amount permission to speak. And we announce a disagreement. Board for no. Then it will be good for them to meet in person. Say to coach, you have said go achna and I nekura bra. What I say? And a bra. Near no trust near no so or Kepkus or national team camp. And also time no benya one pay a few hours we cry. They just meet him and he goes back. And our weekend and also Sunday or game 20 minutes. The Honda board member will go 2 no matter. You work for Kotoko, you don't work for the national team. Kotoko not on part-time basis, but on full-time basis. In 20 minutes say the Honda another exchange is starting. And I go to say yeah, me cry 2 years for me. So I can't 1 year. When I resign, now Mumpe coach for
auditor when him say Obeba August, so be sure Modi say August.
And I understand some Busan so say pre-season was starting that I say the soccer players opening now.
Yes, until Sunday.
Until Sunday, 30 players on starting pre-season.
And our boys on person muko nyina no so no person obiako. Obubo Obodi, in fact, coach.
Well, they said they were this is a magic.
Players are quite now say.
Maybe up 30 for
30 generally.
For Africa,
until say 30 now.
A best set,
a best set, no.
Okay.
And now I'm catching say, no penny say Man City, almost set players. Go and Google. Check. Where on I think sometimes on PhD in India, I was so biakonye because I'm saying no. I mean from well, okay, Mamati was the chairman, but. Sometimes Prosper Narteh Ogum, in all honesty, you've not won anything before as a coach.
No, but he's also a professional. He feels that, listen, as management, it should be what I want.
No, but you cannot tell the team, say, until you've got your full complement of 30 players, you will not start preseason. No, in second CAF Champions League. And you do not want to see the faces of certain players. For example, Yusuf Mubarak, and you are replacing him with Vincent Atinga. No, sometimes
he's the coach.
Vincent Atinga replacing Yusuf Mubarak. Kotoko defenders ni nyinanye. Upe 4 center backs. The BIA didn't come on. I said Kotoko after every season omo palm players. In Sesia Ape unye good player. Maxwell Ajima unye good player. Yusuf Mubarak cried them so tini dinya. Onya 2 o'clock between.
And there's also Mankuna. I said Mankuna then a management car say they should find a way around it because Amankuna one of the most expensive purchases of last season.
No, but it was a recommendation of the coach. Amankuna was very expensive. Management can say to me, no, say no. Monkoto mukuela bi. Ondo adiache ya no so. Mon pebi ambe pesi kabi adiato mukuela no. Any Amankuna nya monkope. Because I need time no a Brekum Ronaldinho. Oh, yeah, Brekum Ronaldinho on the team nemu. Look, chairman, and son of management better disrespect you, then you've lost the dressing room. He's lost the dressing room, and that's a fact.
I only sure say Ghanaian players in YouTube and you're very professional because I understand say one of the summer players because complain chair management. Baby, I'm Bella and Fagit, you know. They say about 8 other players too. Coaching to be top piece and all that. Or they bring Bella and Fagit.
Yeah, and also
other players are complaining to management say. I say coach what treasure on the favorites. But I won't tell you so then.
Also, Yaya Toure birthday cake say koya asem. E man penny for per kwine bi so e sorte problem no. So maybe I drew ne there. Kotoko has to move on as an institution. I think say Kotoko winning league no. E kata nyoma bebre so and let's play. I think say it's important to say this. Maybe the management and the board feel say winning the league was not exactly the effort of the coach.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Are you sure?
Very sure. Okuru if you say Safu Jenfika say Kotoko winning league no 90%. Yeah. Shaka friend say
Black Magic.
Shaka Shafa.
But same don't even find yourself. You cannot
I'm adding 1 to 2 to make it 3. He lost the dressing room. Fabio Gama, some of the guys said Ghanaian coaches prefer physical players than technical players. I think even the Fabio Gama issue was a problem because that management person
and also
then he decided not to play the player. And a contract a backfire, then the player had to go for free. But for heaven's sake, even Florentino Perez or that's a Tibu Kutu Amrani and Tom Kela Navas where we need Champions League at Tuasomiensa. So management influence is everywhere. It's everywhere. 90 Uncle Pochettino and Sergio Ramos. No. Pochettino and Uncle Messi. Debbie. But Kaliafisi, I'm bringing Messi. What will you do? Jose Mourinho, no Peshenko. No. I'm telling you a story about Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman favorite jersey and number 17. But now Roman Abramovich had a Pedro from Barcelona. Akache Jose Muse. That guy has to wear the 17 jersey because he's my player. Tina was here Baba number 6. Management have yes, of course, management influence the idea was here. And unfortunately for Kotoko last season, I think the best department was this PR. Because to me, Kotoko was like beats on the ball, like it's all clean. But it wasn't. The coach had problems with Gazali. He had a fight with David Nyako Bain. It was that bad. But we're not buying tea. We must start things. It's a bad situation. But I think it has exploded at the right time. Boom about the right time, so they'll be able to sort things. But look, after all, now coach Prosper Narteh Ogum no name in Bella, no name in Fegi, no name in Japan, no name Sharif. So management cried the player bar. You have to be smart. Also, you're smart now. So, not a Tezuta, you're administrative manager, a football club. Mediama for administrative manager, also a member Kotoko.
Oh, but so, Okanesa, or Mediama administrative manager. No,
for the last 3 seasons, Tezuta more than 20 matches.
But said
what's Tezuta come to do a Kotoko?
He's a player.
No.
Or a player, or
head coach, Tezuta. Obi Professional Footballers Association assistant administrative manager. Obabe tu dasuberi and Obabe ede. No, you see some of the things. Truth was here. Ukraine. Kotoko is a big institution.
Obi say, are you not the same people? Because Ghanaian coaches should be their own men.
Yes, they have to be their own men. But in common sense, that's where you have to apply a bit of common sense and say, okay, let me do this, and have my way and just have my peace of mind. It's not easy to have a job in this country. It is Jumana $4,000 a month, 32,000 Ghana cedis. Bosumi bia. You have to be smart. You have to be smart. You have to be smart.
Smart. Okabe so say, Metona dia mo ye mani nyona because of scanning to me. Then we go to say papa why we go to management member bianco. So okay. There's always concern board member bako. We are talking about important business and you are talking about informing management in there. Mon friend na Kwame Dankwa. Na mun bisa na Kwame Dankwa so share coach. Ewo ne papa years no then a course wo. In Sembe na course wo. You invited the board, you invited circles, you don't invite management. Tonight just on management.
If no a chassis enye. Oni Gazeli assistant coach in Kasa. What sort of situation but we no league we no kata nyoma bebre so when social media how but the truth will come out no credible pie into a more nyoma. They have to find a new coach. Unfortunately Asante Kotoko say okay so Obe resign pursue any other way. He's free to go. But if I was coach Prosper Narteh Ogum, my catch him some cancel me 4,000 dear.
Also, there are
$4,000, chairman.
A Jumano Nana.
There be $4,000. $4,000.
But he's proving his worth. Say, I mean, Waji League, he did it in grand style. He's done so much. But the issue, because when you said the local coaches should be bold enough to be their own men, not to be influenced. And it's how we talk about it. If your coach in the field say, fine, there's a level of influence that can come. And sometimes you have to be flexible. It may be management just okay, Matthias, and I may see. In the same way, for instance, my planning program, but commercial manager say there's an interview. I say, saw your mommy. Anyway, sometimes on when you say generally is not allowed like that.
Yeah.
You are supposed to give me heads up, maybe and
absolutely.
And maybe a week before we go. And I say maybe in the morning, grand bedroom. But my system program, maybe during the show, no America. Okay, sometimes you look at the bigger pictures. Okay, well, at the corner, who does it benefit? It benefits all of us because invariably, Skaba. Yeah. Then you think along those lines. And maybe I saw a coach, no be suggesting me. Over there, says okay. I mean, my ABI, I don't know, okay, my main fa. Baby, so I haven't said no influence. It depends. But management and so, what steps? Because my point is say, only coach here, Juma. Coach don't say beer. Only for say, I'm not saying insanity, and then so they say I'm a volunteer because. And then I'm
recordings because super. Recordings because super.
Sometimes as a coach you have to be a little political.
Absolutely.
Politically very intelligent. in the sense that Kotoko is a political institution. Asante Kotoko. And I'm telling you that it's become very political, that it involves even the media, supporters, because it do baby a factions abem. And I know big cano. I mean, you got to a point in time. Who are you to talk about management? Yeah. Say, if your management won't be no management yeah. People will come attacking you because they feel that you want to give the team a bad name. So it will drive along until something like this will happen. Then everybody will give you the opportunity to talk. But me say, I didn't management, and so quite be so. Oman share a way to sort out the problem because it looks like no coach in the management. No management, no management. And be a coach in the meeting. Coach felt say as a board the Yakudi management side. From coach where he was coming from, he felt say. So meeting started on Kaho.
Yeah, no crap.
No more meeting and someone was sending a link to join.
Yes.
So when he came in, he felt from questions and in some question say
he might also think say board any management what can
no,
but you see,
and I'm he came in with a certain level of push.
So what is the football structure at Kotoko? Up him so ne was board management and some about technical. Inti abronsan no there was pa de obian ko up him so de yanko menhia. Se board any management e kan bom now who coach or mu di unya no said there's something wrong. Board name management into me collaborating against you. Coach Prosper Narteh Ogum, our friends on the board. At least he has 2 friends on the board. At least 2. At least 2 friends on the board. So even in the first place, no, we cry no meet you know, sanko we are not see you abeka there was a catcher. But they thought say through coach your friendship on the board, no, your friends pushed for you to be on the meeting because you shouldn't be there even in the first place. So he got there. The problem in United say or drew board no hono. A hona no so nya botre.
No church and nothing. I make catch us say and Goma Medino. You know, from coach's side, I want many coaching out of Vagaka. If you feel so no to coach in Yabotre. Because coach no they know what here. And if they next you know, it just say or the Kokoko meeting kaka. What I say. Enti unza say okay say na board chairman to aba. Okono wa to aba. Any say you na. I was now they go from one and a pile up. Enti na make us say
Asante Bas no call open so anymore no. Coach ne CEO ne management no man kasada. We hu we anu atwam. We hu we anu atwam. We hu we anu atwam.
Adentra.
Say on Barreto. Unse Barreto afresh opacha o. Na nkofo bi na na ehye nachi. Oba Asante Kotoko. Na obie wasumu kese a. People the breaks yes. Into all of a sudden opening by no. We no Miami ni Asante fokuo opening mobile kumase no na wo say mu se nya nyoma sitie wo hu enye kekos asemo e kumase Asante Kotoko asem until you have to be smart on certain levels. So the first 5-6 games of the season, the coach was not on talking terms with his CEO.
Really?
Yes. After the King Faisal loss, the coach was crying.
King Faisal loss on the coach Nagache management said they should be the management and he will coach his team.
Well, okay. So also the defenders ni nyanye. Or mumpe defenders for no, but you've won your first 4 or 5 matches. How come all of a sudden all of your defenders are not good? Look, sometimes the story okay, bet me treating da. You crow way no okay, bet me treating da. But say nipa ankasa no won your life no some way. This wouldn't have been a story because it is piled up, chairman up. Dubai nyina say na coach suwo Dubai o. Osunwo Dubai nyina say Kotoko lusu pre-season match wo Dubai.
Usuza say.
Nsema wo no chairman nyensem ketwa wo. Nyensem ketwa. It got to a heated argument to the extent say coach as Prosper Narteh assistant baku PA So ko bompa say nyame ebeka coach akoma. We be adru no. Wan hwa e pamo mu nyina.
Kotoko the Kazam Lubi. Osi dey see.
Say nipa wan kasa no, odi nyoma sie sa na wo ye ni social media na wo ganishi. How can you call your communications manager a gossip? Oh, concerning now, how can you do that?
Coach called the communications manager gossip.
So be a katabi biasu. Okay, yeah, boys, no, yeah. And on the they don't want the truth. They simply hate the truth. And on the to the extent say he's now disrespecting board members, and that is unacceptable. It means also. How can you tell a whole board? Sir, Ubeshi Omwaji August. Now we local Black Stars camp. Now what for crowd me sir?
Obi asama okay. A whole board no. Nya no be na mbre by management. When some of us felt that the management was disrespecting the board chairman. Yeah, okay, some of them took that to insult.
And I make catch you say chairman we could have cured it long time.
Isn't it the same thing?
We could have cured it long time. We entertained it. Yeah, baby. It's management, you know, the elephant in the bush. Prosper Narteh about PhD, elephant in the bush. As two elephants fighting. Whose office is the club? So we've entertained Asante Kotoko and here for open discussion. We raise the issue. Jano, and not Prosper Narteh Ogum, the hero, is now the villain. And that's why I feel sad for Prosper, because you can't fight Kotoko and Hasufuku. You can compare Samuel Boadu. Samuel Boadu, the most influential board member by radio so for close to a week. Or Tata Papanisa or Hanisaj just to push him out. Someone say no way. Samekwa just wapam me. No Prosper kakra way now. I will say aka 1 year. It's even difficult to retain the league.
Say individual difference.
Of course. Of course.
I won't let you push me out. I'm a man of my own. I've won the league. I did it on my own. You don't tell me what to do. So okay, take your club.
You did it on your own?
Yes.
Referee said Richard Boadu can say you are not go king. A free show since we feel home. I'm a catcher say he on one can say question how Kotoko won the league. Okay.
Obi, my question is meeting Arsenal.
Obisa question.
Obisa question.
Most of people say the board meeting then I'm wanted to want them. Cabinet meeting. Cabinet meeting. I'm penny near you Ghana Hogayete.
Chairman.
The walls are here.
Sir, I question. I want to say I want to mean to Asugi. Sir, Obi kasa resignation ba peche say reasons are nipa no odi just on say Obi entimi nya hu bibia biem. Enu nti nipa no jan say wa resign. But chairman, den na news ni ba bonte say wa resign. Because
board for the
because coach Prosper Narteh Ogum ononkwa ena other board members ena ye Zoom meeting. Ye Zoom meeting ni we no anche ena ba bonte say coach resign. Enti ye fa say chairman ye fa say Prosper Narteh Ogum na de ba e ka che obi say say ma resign.
There is hard in there, That is why some journalists go to court. They are told to name their sources. They go to jail. They don't care.
Yeah.
Because the very moment I am journalist, you source, you lose your credibility as a journalist.
Absolutely.
And sources also open ye. They so be a journalist you are and the source the president's wife.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
yes. That journalists and the source president personal aid those.
And as a president, the best friend.
What you say? The message. No, why it's okay story no. If you're a smart journalist, you know how to go around it.
Yeah.
On kind of bum like that.
Yeah.
No, I cannot the errors kakramba story so that it will look like say me ever say many story. Yeah, say Coach Samobodu 2005 and I ever whatever say na na ponsa salary 40,000. Maybe obi maybe a many source from obia or you reliable pocket to come. But ebia na na ponsa salary obi awuda. Maybe I go to account and na you watreme. Enti obedi say Akwanchani was your boss, 40,899.92. Not just a baby, wait here. What do you hear say that?
Me super me problem pa no no. Ya na me fadi ka.
It is Sana man Sana 40,000. No, I never 43.
Yes.
When you so no, 43. Not just
about now.
40,000 change. The tennis hair. Unim say, why yeah, Odi akofa ho. And it's so dear, Mr. Meeting, no be go more yano.
No be live.
Board member be oha. The IT department on the office.
Yes.
Head and the best city of the Zoom man. Because I'm telling you, sir, no disrespect to Pennyphone, beyond Pennyphone, they are still slight, forgive me for my choice of words, but old school kaka. On your address a computer, or in Sana or website you are. On the website, your Zoom meeting, but set up mommy. Na ye, was set up a year. Maybe you know, maybe also mute no. No, I'm not mute to the man. No, I know that person's friend is a friend to a journalist. The Bago would go to say, hey, Charlie Kotoko, a coach, no, is what you know. How these things will get out there? Listen, unless maybe I won't hear you. Now there are journalists in the White House. What you say? There's a meeting on Trump, but those were hint. No, of course, sorry, designated survivor there, even though they're fictitious there. But there are times when the press secretary will beg a journalist that I know so in your school, but I'm begging you, conceal it for. Maybe I know I can't just okay. I'm giving you 48 hours. After 48 hours, I'll blow the story. 100 years more, not the main issue. So how the issues came up, but Kotoko management members say what? Say coach and ye on Frewa, you should still go.
Okay, that's yeah, no correct. No, chairman case where no obia default management default management ya ka wa chairman we need ya ka influence no ya na ma balance the kakra. Of course they are trying their best, but na coach so no ya no nya botre. Look, they how many say coach, you even had the number of Nanaya Amponse's wife, so even if there's a problem,
all right.
Okay. Oh, Nanaya Amponsa yere number. Nanaya Amponsa so yere number. So on that level, you know. So you na quite a top plates. Grandma who did so
yeah. Battle of egos.
Yes, Battle of egos. Battle of egos.
Sabako amma for when decided say okay. And no maybe Nanaya Amponsa ne that come to you.
Yeah.
Battle of egos.
Yeah.
Because Bagunya night of for which I know my right. I know my right, Bema. Master, even they say, I know I'm going they will tell you a boss is a boss.
Absolutely.
A whole boss one day.
Absolutely.
And now so because I go feel say I know my right.
Yes.
If you're a coach, it's good that what you have to do.
Yes.
Say you influence on this idea.
Yes.
But sometimes you still give respect to the boss.
Absolutely.
But me say,
absolutely.
Wait there. Utimu say, Coach Prosper Narteh Ogum, doctor. Na bibi shenimu ansa no oko.
Yeah, we're in China. Into America, China.
I have a kakra say, me, Ebiamia Kotoko board member. Now say, Ebiamia just a member. I would drive to Kiku and go talk to him.
No.
Say me, I'll go and talk to him.
No, Adiachi, I was on no ada. Masumie manager say there be sad decision now we're taking no repercussions on the career crowd no and easy. I was so smart pa. I was so very, very smart. Chairman, $4,000 job. $4,000 job. Unless CEO of Cocoa Board and I man penny grand G32 no ministers in G6 canon.
Oh, you scared the event too.
No, Chairman, that's life. Say Prosper Narteh Ogum ne expenditure cost ro.
By only me and also resign.
Of course, na me ka say masumia ma wadwen. Masumia ni ma wadwen. Dwen ho yie. Me ka say Prosper Narteh be 3 months crown for Sanka will pay that. Tim Ben na betumi aboa mo agi league. You share games nibi. We all saw the games. For in Ghana Football Premier League Senate City and you're straightforward. You cannot say technical prowess and Kwane winning matches now. You can't say that. You know it. You know it.
Me send a technical prowess.
Okay. Chairman.
Okay, say.
And I said, Chairman, somebody na make a biom. Asante Kotoko supporters are na massa same way ajibumi. But I not too big of a problem because many opinion hebet mensa again. Sekotko is a big institution. Yeah. They've got to move on. Yeah. They've got to move on. Prosper Narteh can send the dead who is an amazing gentleman. Baby, Chairman, who himself ni panoni no. I don't know one woman. Ghana Gazan one. Your style be one. Asem no. Do better more. On to me Ghana. Who ni panoni ni no beef. Also say he's an amazing gentleman.
I say he's being political.
You have to say the truth and be free. Your board and him now. Say Chairman, let me talk. Let me talk. Bra meet now. See August now. Bye and all of that. No.
Board meeting level. No, I feel that he overstepped his bounds. And I mean, say the Prosper Narteh we have been made to know, not really know. I mean, have an idea of
properly branded.
Say, academician, he doesn't back down when he feels it's right. But of course, even in school or charity, I'm not sure that or in the VC. You know, on any year, obey isa. It's a hono, major to say, Ebia, or also feel say. That's what I'm saying. They are doing out the committee. Maybe you feel say, I say, you had planning between you, because there were a lot of questions about the 17 players. There were a lot of questions about 11 or so more kind. So he felt that at the answer the management have any complaint, no complaint.
No, but Chairman, so player we say Maxwell Arthur, right back. Asante Kotoko Neti, Asante Kotoko Japan, Asante Kotoko Samuel Apia. Osi Yenko Dreams, Enko Faumo right back Maxwell Arthur Mra. Oh, Yusuf Mubarak, also Penope Vincent Atinga. Masa, Bono Sabio Chairman. No,
he's the coach.
Oh, okay.
Baby, I hold on. So now also management.
Hono na ye bisa.
Also management.
Ubenya sika dia ba ama yakobo Africa no. Oh, baby sa.
Asa ubisa sa ade no so dia no so ye. Coach the press
Banta bi o hwa. Chama me no ntumi nye. I was saying yes smart na me pem baby fa because at the end of the day me na be ha me. Until we go board meeting now we said no you are you give very little answers just to save your job. Unless or your interview be say he's got offers from abroad. Minim say Sudan say Man City for Nepeno, say Spurs for Nepeno, say Southampton for Nepeno. Minim unless he has that job set for him. But in my estimation, his resignation is a personal one. But my estimation, there wasn't too much of a trouble for you to say I've resigned. And I'm very lucky, sir. And for so I say, oh, 1 year now can you their child their call. But for
decision,
yes, I'm on permanent. Also, I resign. I'm more sharing himself the letter and beba no more a job point kama. But can you imagine Prosper Narteh say, "Ubetinya coach Kotoko biom." What closes our chapter? No, you've closed it permanently. We are doctor all right. We are doctor all right. But nye baby ani adi untumi infa doctor semen koma yanka ye kase kun na ntwa obetinya kunu.
Oh now we
David say baby ani no doctor no e pack so but do baby ni edi nkomo a now the doctor na to nchen you have an open mind. Oh doctorate degree there.
Obi now you share the impact on Asante Kotoko team no. For the short term ni there ebe ha Kotoko pa. For the short term because akabe 6 weeks na Kotoko Africa. And it's 6 weeks no. Africa Kotoko betina say a plan say you must get a new coach and us side in a test here say the coach will leave but the players will still be there. But in Kotoko's case the players some of the players and some of the best players are leaving and the coach is also leaving. And the chairman for the short term ebe ha Kotoko pa. Now you pick the example of Chelsea eja omu coach in 2012 and go for Di Matteo buy wonders at the moment equity Champions League. The same Chelsea as a Frank Lampard echo for Thomas Tuchel at nearby or buy no Champions League. But here is the case sa new players no mobano say Kotoko new coach eba their target for Africa will change because my target is say go and do all and to go and do on a group stage that is going to be Kotoko's target. So yeah, Africa there you need players of more quality to compete to get Kotoko there. And players no mebano you are going to get only the top 6 or the top 4 competition near Babono or was that tournament near Babono to assess your players. Chairman, that is not enough because Africa match na Kobone 2 games and then over the next round and 2 games and the debate do level Kotoko target now was setting on. So from now up to time Kotoko Baba Africano, there is going to be pressure, there is going to be a lot of discussions. Players or more by any new coach at Obano. Chairman, the narrative no about Bessisa because baby just Siano and question first in Libya and question the past bare 4 years or time in 2019 time I seek a corner at the Kotoko Confederation Cup a group stage and question because the players and key players no omoko. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. But to me, coaching on the side, management on my side, board on my side. Now the discussion because say win-win situation for Asante Kotoko. On say na could do level. Some supporters say coaching ko back on here.
Oh, baby I do no.
Yes. One call in the modern more and some of them are saying that. And they are saying say Yen Kotoko any ama platform. Yes, on a more platform. But he won the league for them since 2014.
Absolutely.
Coaching Yamana Baswaya there. So about the league. And Kobano won the league. Asame can a different. And last season, look at the pressure at Asante Kotoko. And do baby say Kotoko technically they were playing away from home. So play away from home. Nani Aponsa said say oh boy emotional hardlander. Resource in our throw because home advantage in our home. Now this season they played at home and Obi coach no ba no so ayebi. First time Kotoko share Adriana Stars home. First time Kotoko share wafa Suga Kope. Yes. Ono so ayebi. And there were some Kotoko supporters almost say yani league impone say ya share Adriana Stars ono oyo okay. Ono so de no. Enti coach na ba no. Coach ne ba no. Ono so any part. Now on say Obi ebimbeka say and the league won aje. So what decided in Bempe?
On the J.
Yes, Cham what decided in Bempe? Say Kotoko umbo match fixing. Umbo match of convenience. Omi eduju. Sana meka because management member embobo.
No correct.
Board member ombobo.
No correct.
And your coach in Yakobo. And so what decided in Bempe? Next say Kotoko season no league no maje no and you may be course. That is some of the supporters and so I do almost Adeba on board. So Chairman, baby, I do know it's a winning situation. Win-win situation for Asante Kotoko. They should sit down. They must get a coach, get players. Now, on my targeting, it will change. Me say, football is scientific. And to me, must say, a bit more say, Kotoko get a manager or Baba Cizia or the Kotoko a bit more do quarterfinals.
No.
It could be. I'm using a condition.
Quarterfinals of the CAF Champions League.
Yeah, now you see over there.
No, say.
Now you just Monaco don't go about Germany.
Say Thomas Tuchel. No, be any talk about Champions League final. How you? But it could be. I'm saying it could be. Everything I say. Coach Baba. Na Kotoko. Ebi a first one na you jomo kwai. Now, o checking the probability. Kotoko omuko money man aso mbomachi.
Case omuko be 10 steps back.
Very good. Enti chairman, baby Ejano.
But me concern kakra and I'm sure say the concern of a lot of Kotoko supporters. In any human institution, these things happen.
Yeah.
Unless someone say in any corporate institution, you see, as long as a Nippon robot, any machines, no.
Yeah.
There are bound to be problems. Now, problem no is here. It is incumbent on someone to show leadership to sort the problem because Yanim said, "Nipam yenu yeah where do you mean?" We've had disagreements, we've had arguments.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you must get the job done.
Exactly. At the end of the day, someone to show leadership. Sir, I mean, come on, it's all about the job. Let's forget about some of these things. And to me feels a hot neighbor the two factions are nyadi. And I say a lot of the blame is going on the coach because of maybe how he reacted at our board meeting on also. But I'm thinking and can management ni coach ni call about on the same page. Onye Shosenke would have held the situation in this sense. Say, management ni coach ni can share. You give us the list of players you want. We talk about it. Okay, you sort out your personal problems. Let's deal with the matter as it is. We all go. I mean, come to the same conclusion, and I will be on the same page. Say, okay, fine. Now I can say, board management. Maybe I see you. Make a board. I'm going to face them. It's in Basami Army. Until I make a choice, say, waiting in no say, yeah, okay. Say 19 there, yeah, management no, we don't approve. Kebasa oye nebia 6 and now 7. Then mukano account yen makama dia sa munyina by virtue of the munyina mu agree. Timu agree and a board meeting. The board meeting no management go kanye do obema also many management the share. We have agreed on this. And I'm sure some management can explain why then it goes on that line. But when because management could not agree with the coach, they had to go to the board level, and that's why I feel that management is so anyade because they could have found a way. Say because it looks like coach also as a man in terminal fine too much. I say Obia Jan baby na play ball, and no number my coach na feel say I said they are looking like board. Man na going to complain at board, and a board. A friend who the questions. But ordinarily, the grilling of the coach was supposed to come from management. So respect it. The structure of the organization. The grilling should come from management. There are times, there are times, my baby, me making me case to my boss. I don't know say or no I go defend it. But say the message he will plead with and say he wants to bring me along. Like I was talking about meeting. Now me explain because they may make on me judging. It's a bianca omunina agree and come on free coach no crab board ni free coach no. Maybe because of coach and management letting me agree on bibino. It becomes easier to convince the board. But this is the situation the board in the fancy board in the omuni. But management jana coach jana. Then board will have to ask questions because when I coach. Why 17 players? And I'm saying, they bought him for 350,000 Ghana cedi. The most expensive player they bought.
About
Onyeshi coach no so kind of management say, can't you do something around it? Because a huge loss. Something. If you had manipulate tank can you say when you bury ho baby, you go turn at your na bibia. But we are in this situation because nobody was ready to back down and to show leadership. That is why we are where we are. And for a club like Asante Kotoko. And Obi there say on higher law. So when you can in a meeting where minutes are taken, it's official. Now who's a man for say this all Chole Tanzania official? It is official. Okay no. Because it's in a meeting. Unim say Kotoko meeting no. Omo ye bibi o meeting na say and omo ka bibi. Na bi obi si Kotoko. No nya evidence say meeting omo kan wa say omo timi nka say omo nima. Court betime supina minutes of the meeting. That is record to show. Those things are legal. The coach can do same by say Obetia calling the chairman of the board at that meeting to tell the board to he decided that he wants to back down on it and he will follow it up with a letter. Say meeting, say in the course. And I know say it will be captured in the minutes. Say I've decided I want to resign and everything. Upon thinking about it, I've decided to renege on my decision. It will say board to consider it. If they feel say then maybe you apologize for any Then after that they sort the problem. Come board them, a management and a coach you are working together. You don't talk. How? See a program is not I say
me assure say coach bibi betumi akoso na chama or the basa or pachawa mo beji atum say your kind one can ye mo because me assure say consultation kakra koso enti
me come to board nisubia me mo board nisubia na we akoso nyina echi na om se board mo mpanyin for ho de ba me tisu bia kesi ya bia na me wonkan the board for the seska phone kwa tell lankusem no sa driver na choose on ayu na ko me ko local blaster campo kwa maka chukuza I want to meet you I'll sit you in my car me go tell you bia akra me do tra kenam no mi mama driver the kwesi form nam no wakasa I talk to you penyin say coach assemble nya abotre because now in the same way no so a doctor he knows corporate governance probably more than all of us do. What you say you should understand sometimes people go to board meetings and they are grilled yeah but bankers no oh many gonna conquer ya go deal at them no oba no so free meeting they were transferred the man who holding because target as them sometimes in meetings people are insulted as if they don't even know what they are doing. But listen, it's about your job. It's in mom not say coach. I told I also bra from what is the problem between you and management? Tell me. Me penny. Maybe I would bet me voice and your out. In the same way our management listen, I'm going to arrange a meeting between me now. Wait, me the whole board as a penny no. Me frep management nane ampa some coach no kwa. Ni Zuma se mummy won trust. What's the problem? Because it's the supreme interest of Asante Kotoko. And Otum what mention, hoping that you guys are working to bring him Africa. Africa, no what to the players in Namoton. Narukwanso, a topic say, Obi, we be able to discuss it. Because Nyana, Yenana, Castle, you are in Semboa. How's the equal say, Nyanya Honum and about radio so. And someone had to have to maybe I decided that no, listen, let's look at the game in itself. This I don't know those things later. We can talk about it. But issues like second management members, and I see you and the coach Yaka.
To the extent that
what kind of
a human uncle
say we invite on coach. Wouldn't go be here. No one you invite. I can't
because your friend and I catch and say na kwame down kwa say onko bisamu say ehia omo beba omo is too much. Chama is too much. Na problem we know. Me sure say coach adwen ho. Me ne Asante foku adi nkomo. O say o bron half for kotachiman. Into any coach in Kasai but we catch and say look you guys have to rescind this decision and he said like, well there's a possibility so
okay chance only coaching Kasana coach
yes I was $4,000 in the Yamio winning bonus
so there 4,000
winning bonus 1,000 home away winning bonus 1,004 Bosumi who winning 4 matches I say ultra 5,000 $4,000 I was Ghana who your head coach
full allowance 2,000 man
who used to brand new almost swap in the car no issue Honda CRV no more from I've forgotten the exact car board member Fori and they buy I've forgotten the exact car brand new car
in fact they okay not necessarily about this car but conditions of service
even a football club that buys you your plate to eat plate and spoon.
But some of the apartment don't say finish the BBA home.
Our plates
I said, maybe I will tell you, Mr. Emergency, on the management, your problem here is the baggage, the garbage, say, so said you also bring for big units out of it. And I'm saying, I don't know who you coach. Oh, yeah, or do the league. I mean, I'm covering on Magana, but I understand the coach is planning to bring also the resignation by my management.
Okay.
But Mestre, Obinya be to stop the situation. Right? You bet me at now as journalists. I don't be any enterprise insurance with income. Why do I come as you? You bet me at now I say, oh, soldier go, soldier come. I Asante Kotoko come up beba. Apemba ku maybe omu kuma pimbi it take 10 years as an apem labor
I say be to house and so e be na to house no
tie and the last time I can so we make now let me come talk about your trouble Bible don't move back from you what I say you wade bi ho Nyankopon ti no ma ya dwen say why yet me decipher situations to make the best out of the situations Kotoko Elusum Bella. In Bella for 1.5 million euro. Good money coming in. 1.5 no. And okay, then I gave a discussion. Say 500,000 cash down. The rest I spread over 5 years. What you say? Kotoko Atom with a zero. Kotoko virtually has dismantled their midfield. And apparently it says Richard Bodwagadas. Now if only penny loan. And romantic loan I say. And that's I'm going to quite. Which one has been banned. So Kotoko doesn't even have a midfield now. Kotoko attack now, you're prolific. The man who scored all the goals is leaving. So when the coach also follows, it's more like selling the soul of your team. Enti, baby, I do know, and yet, I'm here right, I'm here wrong. If someone can save the situation, the person should act now. Sir, now I'm going to call a year. Of course, last season, I'm out for top players. I'm a coach. Come on, the new coach by. Yeah. They won the league. It worked out for them. Good, but it might not be second time lucky. Say the other side, yes, I change this thing now, and it'll work out again. Because Kotoko more games to play next season than last season. Yeah. They are playing in Africa, and they will start with Africa before they start the league. Mestre, somebody should work this out. Obi, why are you mediating? And I'm also so downfall. Friend, only Cassage. Because I mean, Frederick Asari, Idrisu Abdullah, Yawano, Maxwell Abekwe, Ivan Soseusu. How many years no more listeners? So, coach 17 players, no money also. And management feels say players will move that. So why bring these new players? Okay, I know in some said my large group that not to go say nipa bi asamba fa ho Alaji said Dr. Prosper Narteh Ogum make camp until we be anti the jar.
Fede, I just saw about to cut the engine one resign. Now, Yampamno is so be a so many rumors also. And one tenner free will be annual. You can see it. What the men resign. And to be a car, some pumping actually resign. You could have Nuru Ahmed, when you are there, yet taking decision on one, Yankabi Yatra on one, a free alumina shot, and also a resign.
One thing, I don't know, as we can be what transpired yesterday at the board meeting was a breakdown of corporate structure and etiquettes. It was a clear indication that steps for structural meetings were non-existent. Management should have ironed out all differences at the meeting before heading to the board. Just like I said, in any case, it should have just been a consensual meeting for the coach to just brief the board on technical direction without ambush surprises. Big goof on both the management and the coach. Oyaswana Mekana, Yenya Kokulabi. And so Ediaba Kokulabi, a trained and professional accounts person. I say, oh, yeah, Juma, one of the biggest accounting firms in the world. They say, it's with Tono. You're Tony, almost your Tomo. Think I say, employee sign on bonus. Yeah, man, Aswana Mekana, okay, say, come, Mushiana Munina, Mubab and Kruma. Then you go and meet the board because board on the honor, you can't guess you. Because board on the honor, Omuji to my adjust to Momin to my Omuji 2 hours now the bay in I'm going man. Start wearing Namunian. But it's a do baby, then there's nothing you can do about it. Well, kept us mysterious about some drafts and so said the name, almost so the woman Samaka got dying. Majority leader, almost say league never born there. Also, I'm neighbor. League never born. Also, I'm replacing Ash Gold. And I'm situation Ash Gold, I'm replacing Inan. And also, I was saying, yes, I'm going to court. I got the injunction. And there are 2 playoffs now. Say, man, say, I'm one in muscle. And you guys say, Bob, Copem saw myself, you are ready. It's your same Inan. And also, I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah, see. Hats of work, say, has a work to do media tour in Kumasi. Has a work say as part of their communication strategy. Omobek tour the media houses in Kumasi. Enche. Now, Mama wants some supporters who Kumasi are very vibrant. No, Mama supporters will be Canadian. Any seminar. And I understand that 3 Cameroonian players have landed in Accra and run on by. Now, a number medicals chna. and they will sign for Hearts of Oak. Hearts of Oak coach any board members are now being happy with him. Maybe you out all their differences are. The boss and say maybe I'll be okay. House of Oak say Quentin Bamba saw extend the contract of every year and they will extend because the Cincinnati for no say almost so many edge. Okay, your enterprise insurance bidding come back. Rich, remember 3 minutes be now. Rich Makode. Aye, Mom Brown.
Sampana Asante Kotoko. But for a meeting, could anybody have suspected that this could happen? And Chairman, I think the
also I shock you when you heard Kotoko coach resign because I mean the anti
on the cards and can't name a good card no so no. I have a player we na yet turn on why na beba we na call why na eba the number of players beba ni omombe call outgoing and incomings and I think sir and only ade na say enkomo na efa ho but you see say they Asante Kotoko na ho no chamo I think sir the support that this current management war over any other thing in Kotoko no crazy but they should manage it well. And then Prosper Narteh Ogum who call mu na mo chocho who ka mo asemo mo chocho na omzo wonu kwa so onye coach ya no benfo no buy na sisi na obenfo onye coach bia but no kwasem ne say ayasem na aba senya sa I think 2 weeks ago 3 weeks ago there was a debate in this country say Prosper better coach at the chain Samobodu. I heard you currently he won the league, but based on what Samobodu, but the same Kotoko supporters, I think the issue was the new baby as my resign bamu, but the aftermath of it and the impact of Benya Kotoko team national, and yes, some kitwa the impact Prosper Ekwana Oko Benya Kotoko team national, unless person be the typical fanatic. Oh, call ye team no order that league in 20 fans and all now okay. But look at the number of players Omoko and players Omoko management ending say Moro. If you because left backs the mean say as my most suspended indefinitely. Moro is on his way out. Kotoko management ending say Neti ne manager no Atram visa for deal bit a good deal and based on what and board meeting the transparent said Nadia obi this papa be aba could play one Kotoko is becoming the turn system but you must understand them no board members or who's and now discover by media Africa
because bad and Gama says by me I don't know why football clubs no kwano omuntimi running like a normal corporate structure enterprise insurance for hey penformity say a china be also come board meeting no go defend nyoma a china ko what has some mock presentation our office no obi busa question be so that you not be stampeded in anything I don't know why management and coach or disagreement you couldn't iron it out now the coach called board meeting now we have
and it is normal say we have disagreement too but then my main for you coach so or head of department, no associate professor. I think his life, no, or cherish the life in academia and chain the coaching. So I can tell you, say, in the next few days, so better say, why HOD now, why associate professor,
but still,
but I think that he loves the job. But if he oh, the time no sir.
Yeah, enterprise because me come personally you know. Oh, many boss me come making me case pa church na asoma kan media Matthias here. Na me board meeting. Asoma okay meeting me go kan. It me got permission to bring you to go and say. It no I don't so was some church when he loves the idea. So when for the Jerome home in him say. And I thought that's what Kotoko should have done. So on the coach making the case 19 players or 17 players. With our questions, you'll be trimming it down, buying to a certain level of consensus. That's when you take it to the board level. But and yes, and I wonder how they're going to take it. Okay, tell for any enterprise insurance. Imagine for a chinkomo. Mr. Ernest Yabua, head of regional distribution. Bernice Davis, head. Same day claims. And Michael Brefo as your senior engineer.
To Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering. Communicate